Game 27 recap. We are continuing our on-location videos. Who needs the car anymore?
Well, what I think it is that your CGI has gotten so much better.
That's true, yeah.
Look what you've done. You've put me a little bit further back.
It's good.
And you've actually added this wooden facade back here.
True.
What are you going to do over here? Are you going to add something in over here?
I don't know. No, I kind of just like it. It's like we're sitting on the surface of the sun.
Okay.
Kind of.
Wait.
So there's wooden beds on the surface of the sun.
I don't think that would work too well.
No. I don't know about physics.
I'd also like to point out the fact that, this could be like the anchor desk.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right here, you've got the line. Who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Who knows?
Anyway, game 27.
Yes. Well, I guess. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Fenway. It's great. I liked Fenway a lot.
I liked Fenway a lot too.
Okay. It's gonna sound. I know that as a. It's just not gonna sound good when I say that it's like a better version of Wrigley, which I think it kind of is.
We've already had 2 different Twitter followers.
I know.
Direct questions about Wrigley towards me because they just assume that you are not going to give an unbiased answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, what Fenway. There are things that are very similar about both ballparks.
Yes.
Fenway had the video boards first that are very clearly trying to be emulated by the Cubs and are not being emulated as well.
Well, they're new.
No, but I mean even the screens, like not that they're not high def, but like the ones they're seamless in Fenway. They're not seamless in Wrigley. And Wrigley's doing all they can to close that entire ballpark one piece at a time.
I'll say that to me they actually seemed pretty similar. But talking to people, when we talk to the fans, because that's what we do, we communicate with the fans.
Of course, we're men of the people.
No, people were saying that the screens didn't bother them at all, and like they didn't even notice them. So I think probably that's what it'll be like in Wrigley in 2 years. You won't even notice the screens. They'll be seamless.
Maybe. The thing that Fenway did that was much better than Wrigley, in my opinion, was. When you walk into Wrigley, you have to assume that baseball history has happened there. You get the ivy, you get the historic feel of an old stadium, but only because you know it's old. When you walk into Fenway, they do a really nice job of subtle history. They have a lot of plaques and a lot of things around the stadium that speak to the Boston history that's within the ballpark since 1912. And they don't beat you over the head with it like some of the other ballparks we've seen, Keys, and they actually do something with it, which with some other teams haven't done anything with. Cubs. So I mean, it's just one of those situations where it came together fairly well.
Yeah.
There were some problems. There were infrastructure problems, i.e., non-continuous concourses, weird things where you could get dead ends and weird things like that. There were some obstructed views and overhangs, and it happens in those stadiums.
Yeah.
Though it wasn't as bad as Wrigley. It wasn't as tight as Wrigley. The concourses were more open.
No, yeah.
That's why Fenway was better. The sight lines were better even. Now, yes, you were restricted. You couldn't go up to the Green Monster, which sure, would it have been awesome for us to go up there? Yes. Did we bash the Great American Ballpark for not being able to go on the Showboat? Yes. So are we going to bash Fenway for not being able to go on the Monster?
Probably, yeah.
Yes. But at least if you had Monster seats, you could go to anywhere else in the ballpark, whereas if you're in the bleachers in Wrigley, you can't go to anywhere else in the ballpark. So it did things better. That's all. Period. The history was still there and was there in subtlety. It was just good. I liked it a lot. It's not going to be a top 5, but it's going to be up there.
Yeah. I was surprised at how much, again, kind of thinking, like relating it to Chicago, I was surprised at how much advertisements there were in Fenway, kind of basically in your entire spectrum of viewing.
In the 6th inning, I believe I made if anyone's looking for a good proctologist, go check out the 410 sign. There were a lot of ads all over that Monster, all over the walls.
Yeah, kind of
all over the boards.
Outfield, straight outfield.
Yeah.
And it didn't. I mean, I noticed it, but I don't think it really bothered me. But it just got me thinking about that. I assume that is what Wrigley Field will look like in a couple of years, and I don't know. People. I remember were very upset when they put advertisements on the walls of the ivy, or the doors, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's only going to get worse. Or different, I don't know.
Yaki Way was also cool.
Yeah, Yaki Way was pretty cool.
I think you would have preferred it that it wasn't closed off. You didn't need a game day ticket to get in it.
Yeah, you
need a game day ticket to actually get on the Yaki Way during.
You told me you've been there before when there's not a game, and you can freely go in there.
Yeah, because there are establishments and everything in there.
Right.
It's not the street vendors type of thing.
Yeah.
Which, if that's what they do to Sheffield and Chicago, that would make a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Fenway.
Yeah. So then we jumped in the car, we drove down, and we
made sure we got some lobster while we were in Boston.
We did. Oh yeah, that's right. We had some lobster rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
And we drove down through the lovely states of Massachusetts and Connecticut, and we also drove through New York, and now we are in New Jersey.
You can just say Jersey.
Oh, Jersey? I don't know. Is that what you're supposed to say?
Did you see Paulie D that was in the cab earlier, the shuttle from the hotel?
We had a very passionate young gentleman.
Both of us immediately went to videotape. Well, I went to video, you went to the voice record function. But we have both of those as evidence. But right away, people in New York or Jersey, whichever, just being angry and fighting for fairly no reason.
I would say seemingly no reason.
Yeah, it was very weird.
It's midnight and he's yelling at somebody.
And then the other guy yells. It was just okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
and then yelling back. Yeah.
We're just Midwesterners that we just don't get it. We just don't get it.
We don't. We're so angry.
Yeah, he was definitely angry. But we're here because we need to see Citi Field tomorrow. That's game 28. So we're going to see the Mets. But
Big Apple.
Specifically, the reason we're in New Jersey is because we are going to be on the MLB Network tomorrow. Hopefully. I guess I shouldn't count those chickens until they hatch. But we are scheduled to be on sometime around noon, so that should be fun.
Yeah.
I think.
And I'm sure I'll upload this video before noon tomorrow, so everybody will be able to see this before that happens.
Are you kidding me? The people that watch these actually know when you upload them, and you know that they know that you're 2 days behind most of the time. So, by the way, that will have already aired. You will have already seen how ridiculous we've looked, and then you're gonna watch this video and be like, "Oh, yeah."
I wish there was plentiful Wi-Fi throughout the world. That's my dream. That's my platform when I run for president.
No, not clean energy, just Wi-Fi everywhere.
Wi-Fi everywhere. Well, Wi-Fi is a clean energy. It's very clean.
It can't exactly power things. Anyway,
I don't know exactly how it works.
This is what's going to be on the MLB Network tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Wi-Fi, I think.
If you tangent into Wi-Fi, oh my gosh.
I bet Mark DeRosa has some thoughts about Wi-Fi he'd like to share with us.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
What's their studio setup as far as Wi-Fi goes?
Well, in fairness, he's played every other position possible. So he's probably their electrician as well as their grip, as well as their cameraman, as well as a lot of other things. So. Yeah. That's a good one. I might use that tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
3 ballparks left, man.
3. The final 3.
Home stretch.
The 3 Musketeers of ballparks. The 3 ballpark amigos.
How about just the 3 Stooges?
3 Stooges. Okay. These ballparks are going to be better than Stooges.
Yeah, but we're not.
I mean, maybe Citi Field, but the other 2. Wow. Did I just take a shot at Citi? I haven't even been there.
They're actually the 3 C's, too. We have Citi, we have Camden, and we have Comerica.
That's right, yeah.
So.
The 3 C's.
Trip C's.
Sure.
Great.
3 stacks of high society.
Oh. We are in C caucus.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah. That's good. I like it. So yeah, we're gonna. Do we have anything else to talk about?
I want to know I really do want to know what you're gonna CGI in the background over here.
I don't know. Unicorns, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, we're in the Ferris wheel. Sorry, you can't see the Ferris wheel that's over there, but a Ferris wheel, maybe.
Wow.
Anyway, actually, speaking of over there, we're gonna just grab our tumblers and our cigars and head onto the balcony for the end of this episode.
Is that a Boston Legal reference?
For I am Denny Crane.
Oh my god. You would be Shatner too, of all people.
Well, I've been talking. My voice is gravelly enough. Maybe I could be Spader. I get it lower. All right.
Nobody can do Spader but Spader, Brian.
That's true.
Come on.
I can't even attempt the James Spader. I apologize.
One day, I hope you just you don't say goodbye. I come to your door, I ring your doorbell, and you're just not there.
Denny Crane.